We're going to have a shave, but are we going to use the Zomchee razor blade or the Gillette Blue razor blade? Well, only the coin knows for sure. Coming up next.
Oh, that's nice and smooth.
Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back in another video. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. I really do appreciate it. I know there are a lot of channels out there, so when you stop in and check out these videos, it means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. If this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos. We talk about all things traditional wet shaving here. So also, please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, we're going to have a shave with one of two razor blades. Viewer Bob LaRoe sent me a couple of different razor blades to try out. He sent me a Zomchee Superior Platinum Double Edge razor blade right here, Zomchee Superior Platinum Double Edge razor blade. And he also sent me a Super Gillette Blue blade. Super Gillette Blue blade. Now, I didn't know which one to review first, so I decided that we were going to use the Oracle coin that came with the Droid Black release from Phoenix Shaving. One side has yes on it, the other side has no. So all we have to do is ask the coin which blade we should use, flip it, and we'll have our answer. So let's start by asking if we should use the Zomchee razor blade. So, okay, I got it right here, and I'm going to just bring it down a little bit. So, okay, so hopefully you'll see the flip. All right, should I shave with the Zomchee razor blade? Okay, make sure that doesn't come off my arm. And the answer is yes. Right there, can you see that? Yes, so we're going to use the Zomchee razor blade. All righty, so let's set that up over here. All right, the Zomchee razor blade, we're going to set the Gillette Blue blade aside. We're going to use the Zomchee razor blade. Let's open this guy up here, and let's see what's what. Okay, it's double wrapped. I like that. That's always a nice sign in my book. And there it is right there, Zomchee Superior Platinum. I don't know where these are made. If you know where these are made, please let me know. Let me see what the label says. It doesn't say. It just says Zomchee razor blade. That's all it is. Zomchee there. And there's no other information on the blade envelope there. So let me just set this over here. We're going to be using my Phoenix Shaving Ascension razor with the flare tip. Yeah, we're going to use that. Adjust a little bit, kind of open up that blade gap and see how this blade performs, how smooth it is under some different aggression levels. Can't really gauge it because it's kind of a twist adjust. There isn't anything numbered there, but it's kind of like a shaving adventure. Really a lot of fun. Okay, here's the cap right here, and here is the Zomchee razor blade again. We're going to put that right there like that. Okay, and here is my base plate. Let me just line that up. So there it is there. Here's the base plate here. Okay. The end tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in this razor head. I also have a little buffer ring that has to go into place. That helps with the twist adjustability, although it's not really necessary to have it there, but it does give you a little more of a turn, a little more of an extra quarter turn to open up that blade gap if you want to get a little more aggressive. So there we are right there. And the blade balance and alignment on this razor is just spot on. This is a stainless steel handle with a Zamac plated razor head. This is an absolutely wonderful razor. I'll have a link below if you're interested in it. It also has a flare tip that you can remove. So if you want a short-handled razor, you've got a short-handled razor, or you can get a different color flare tip and kind of give your razor a different look. Okay, so, all right, there we go right there. Now we're going to give this about a quarter of a turn. Yeah, right about there, a little less than a quarter of a turn. Okay, so that's going to open that up a little bit. And that's all set. Now, the shave soap I'm going to be using is a little different. I'm going to be using Taconic shave soap, Excalibur right here. Now, this is kind of in the same kind of mold as a Colonel Conk soap. It's kind of a glycerin soap, or it looks to have the appearance of a glycerin soap or a glycerin-based soap. Now, I don't know why they call these clearer soaps glycerin soaps, because I think all soaps have glycerin in them. But if you also know that, let me know. But this is the same kind of a soap as a Colonel Conk, those kinds of clear glycerin type soaps. It has a really nice fresh scent, like that a lot. So we're going to use that, and we're going to put some hot water on there. Let me get my brush out of the way while I'm laying that hot water there, because I'll show you in 1 minute. I just want to get some hot water going here. Ooh, that's good and hot. So I just want to put a little bit of hot water, just a little bit of hot water on that puck. I don't know if you can see that there. Yep. Okay. Okay, just right there. Well, it's there. I don't know if you can see it. It's going to drip out again. Okay, right there. I'll put a little more on there. Okay, there we go. Because that's really right there at the top of the container. Okay, so we got it over there on a towel so it doesn't splash around. Now my brush is going to be the Simon Silvertip right here. Boy, I like this brush a lot. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful Silvertip Badger brush. We're just going to let that soak again a little bit more in the warm water. And I am going to finish it off here with a GBS alum block right here in a travel case. Really a nice size for travel, and it does a very, very good job. Nice, thick, little chunky alum block. So we're going to set that there. And the reason why I'm using that is because this container is about 4 ounces. It's not a bad size for travel. Now, I don't know about air travel, but you can throw this into a DOP kit and, you know, throw it in the back of your car and then take off for the weekend. So do a nice job. Nice size. Not overly large, not overly small is what I'm saying. So we got that going, and you know what? We are going to kick it off with the Cube 2.0. Look how small the Cube with activated charcoal and its formula CK6 is. Look how small that's gotten. I mean, that is really, wow. I mean, I love using that particular cube. That is terrific. I like the menthol kick it has also. All right, so we're going to let the water sit on there, and I think that'll be long enough just chatting with you here to get that going. And the brush has been soaking before I started the camera. So let's just go ahead and wet the face and get to the shave. Okay, so I think the cube is also going to help this shave soap, but kind of a different pace. Oh, I forgot to tell you also, I'm going to be using Avon Wild Country Aftershave Splash. And I'll show you what I'm going to be using for my balm after I'm done doing this. Forgot to mention those two. I'm sorry. Just kind of excited to use this blade. My thanks again to Bob LaRoe for sending those along. Okay, that's great. Love this cube. It acts as a degreaser and gets the oil off and kind of really preps the whisker well. Okay, let's rinse. Okay, it took me a bit of rinsing to get that off. So we're going to go against the grain here with the cube, and we're going to kind of use this as a pre-shaved base. Alrighty. There we go. Very nice. Okay, now let's get this, a little bit of this water here. Let's dump that out. Let's get my brush. Oh yeah, for my aftershave balm, I'm going to be using Avon Wild Country, but my aftershave balm is going to be from Sterling. I'm going to use Haverford. This scent is kind of in the ballpark with Wild Country, to my scent, to my nose. And this came courtesy of viewer Matthew Lawrence. So thank you very much, Matthew. Appreciate that. Okay, so here's the brush. I gave it a little bit of a ring. And I'm just going to load it on top of this puck here. The puck is sitting towards the top, so I'm just right on top of it there, as you can see. Don't have to really go into the container. But we're just going to go ahead and just lather this up and load this brush. Now, again, I've been learning from viewers that load a silver tip brush a little bit longer than other brushes. And just when you think you've got a good load, keep loading it. So that's kind of what we're doing here. And I'm going to get a little more water here for this load here. I just really want to load this brush up. Okay. I'll tell you, that's that looks like a good load. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I think we've got what do you think? I think we got a good load there. Okay, now, step 2 in using a silver tip, from what viewers have been telling me, is paint it on first. And then from there, work it into a face lather by swirling it. But don't press that brush into your skin. Just let the tips do the work. Okay, so that's a good load. That's a really, really good load. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and paint it on. Like that. Whoa. Oh, that's already terrific. And just when it starts to get a bit shiny, then you know you can start doing the face lather swirl. Start moving that brush a little bit. And I think that's what we're going to do here. Right about now. And again, you don't want to press in too much. You just want to let the tips do the job. Different kind of shave soap than I've been using. Wanted to mix it up a little bit. Wanted to show you some other options out there that you have. I love this scent. A really nice, masculine, fresh kind of scent. Really. I mean, it's really, let me get a little bit of water here. Just a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. And then we're just going to move that along there and just paint it on. It seems to be generating a lot of lather. Okay, wow. That is fantastic. Boom, lather. I mean, it's right there. Look how much. Look at that. Look at that. It just flows right off of the brush. And again, not trying to, wow. It's just, wow. Okay, we're going to put it in the brush scuttle from Phoenix Shaving. Got some hot water in there. Let that knot stay nice and warm. I think the second pass, all I'm going to have to do is paint it on. I'm not going to have to do anything else. Nice carpet of lather. It is a bit lighter than some other lathers I've used. Feels nice though. Feels like there's a lot of nice moisturizers there. The cube has also helped a great deal, I think. Just going to run this under some hot water. And then a little swirl and we're ready to go. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Well, you know what? This is probably at one of the higher levels of aggression on this razor for me. And this blade is very smooth. I can feel the edge. It does have some nice edge to it. Yeah, there is kind of a, when I say smooth, there's an aggressive smooth to it. However, I have turned this up a little bit. So I think I'm getting a lot of blade edge, and I think an inferior blade probably would be tugging and pulling a lot. This one isn't, although I do feel the blade edge. All right. Yeah, that a lot of blade edge there. There is a smoothness, but again, a lot of blade edge. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. First pass done. Let's rinse. Well, I have a day's worth of beard growth that I'm knocking down here, and I would say that that is probably right now. I would say. You know what? I don't think it's quite. I don't think it's quite in the socially acceptable shave range. I think I'm going to need 3 passes with this blade. That's my guess right now. It's a good blade. It's smooth. A lot of blade edge. Perhaps it's not as sharp, as efficient as some other blades, but we'll find out. Okay, let's do a second pass here. At least that's my initial hunch here. Second pass might clean up incredibly. I might end up with BBS. I don't know. Second pass is usually my money pass. So let's go ahead and lather up for pass number 2 here. Again, this shave soap is on the lighter side. It offers some nice slickness, some nice moisturizing qualities. Like a lot of other glycerin soaps, again, I think you need a little bit more water to get it going. Here, let's put a little more water here like this, just a little bit. At least that's how I recall the Colonel Conk's shave soap to work. You know what? I'm going to have to go back. You know, here. There we go. I was going to say. There we go. I was going to say I'm going to dip back in the container there. But I got all this on the brush. Looks like I might have moved into the knot a little bit, but okay. I think that's got it. Look at, see that? See how it's coming? Look at that, see that? Okay, so we can just kind of use that. There we go. Just kind of move it off the knot a little bit with my other hand. And no rule says you can't do that, right? Okay. Okay, that's kind of the nature of the beast of the soap. Alrighty. Okay, so let me just snug this all the way up, and then instead of a quarter of a turn, we're going to come back about 1/8 of a turn, like that. All right, so let's go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Again, a nice light lather. It's not as thick and as cushiony as a lot of the other artisan shave soaps I've used. Perhaps a synthetic brush will react with it a little differently, but this silver tip brush is doing a nice job. This second pass has been very good, nice and smooth. Again, I've turned down the aggression, so I think that helped to smooth it out a little bit and kind of tame the blade. Really a nice second pass so far. That was great. Did a nice job of getting underneath the nostrils. Of course, as I say, the end tabs of this razor blade, of the razor rather, the end tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the head of the razor. So that helps getting up underneath there. And the razor head does a nice job north to south, but east to west, it really cleans it up very, very well. No tugging or pulling as I'm going east to west across that upper lip. Of course, when you do something like that, make sure you're pulling that lip down over your teeth and kind of stretching that skin. So everything is nice and taut for doing that east to west pass or the north to south pass. All right, second pass done. Let's rinse. Well, I could call this shave done. This can be a darn fine shave, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up whatever else I have in the brush here. Maybe have to reload it in the container. We'll see. And we're going to do a third pass here. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to have to reload here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to reload this. Okay, we're just going to reload just a little bit here and then paint that on for a third pass. I think that's just the way this shave soap is. Of course, I pulled a lot out of the knot there. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and paint that on. Oh, look at that. Comes right back. That's no, that's fine. Again, a different kind of shave soap. Okay, so let's the amazing thing is I didn't swirl a lot in that soap container. I'm on top of the puck, and I got a pretty decent lather here again. Again, it's lighter. I don't want to say it's a frothy because it's not real light frothy, but it is lighter. I guess if you add a lot of water to it, it could be frothy, but okay. Okay, how's that? I think that's fine. Just like that. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this and we're going to snug it all the way up. That's at its mildest setting. And we're going to go ahead with pass number 3. We're going to go south to north against the grain. And I love doing a third pass because I love holding the razor like this and I love this motion. It just says classic traditional wet shave. Really has smoothed the blade out a little bit at this milder setting, obviously. Did a nice job on the chin. Wow. Third pass done. Let's rinse. I would say that's done. I'm going to do just a little bit. Just swipe here and a swipe there. I'm going to do just a little bit of touch up. And I'm going to just give it a little bit of a turn. And I'm just going to do like this. Okay. All right. Let's rinse again. Okay. That's got it. All right. Nice shave. Well, so far, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation so far. Alum block is going to tell the tale, and we'll know from there. All right, so let's just drain the sink. We're going to go ahead with my 2 final rinses, one warm, one cold. Here's my warm water rinse. That's a nice shave. That really is. All right, I'm going to flip to the cold water side, and we're going to do cold water rinse here. Just waiting for it to get cold. This was a nice shave. Again, the shaving soap, a little lighter, not as dense or as thick on the face as some of the other Artisan's shave soaps that I've used, but had some nice slickness and nice glide. And also, it felt nice too. Some nice moisturizers there. Here's my cold water rinse. Okay, all righty. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Okay, that's got it. That's nice. That's a nice shave. That really is a nice shave. Let's see what the alum block says. The GBS alum block. Let's see what it says. Gonna run this under some cold water and run it over the clean, fresh, shaven face and see if we get any stinging, any zinging. If we get a lot of stinging, that means, you know, a little bit of irritation there. We'll see. All right, it'll tell us if the blade was too rough or if it was nice and smooth, that sort of thing. If my technique was good. Well, you know, all those factors. Okay, here we go. That's cold water right there. All right, here we go. Boy, that's smooth as ice. That is really nice and smooth. There's no stinging, there's no zinging, just a nice bracing from the astringent qualities of this alum block. Boy, is that nice. Wow, that's terrific. I really like that. All right, let's just dry this off here. Okay, because this does not have a dry dock system like the Phoenix Shaving Alum Block. It has a travel case. You just want to make sure that that's nice and dry. And we'll just drop it in there like that and let that air out. All right, and it'll be ready for tomorrow's shave if we so desire to use that. All right, again, the shave soap was, you know, it's a lighter shave soap. It's not really that thick, rich, creamy kind of a shave soap. It's light. It's a light front. And matter of fact, this has probably a little too much water here for that third pass and touch-up, but it did a nice job. But I can tell you right now that there is a lot of nice slickness right here in the lather here. And I think it's just a matter of controlling the water to soap ratio with this Silvertip Badger. I think that's the difference. I think the synthetic brush might handle a little bit different, but you know what? It's been a learning curve for the Silvertip Badger brush. So I'm kind of learning as I go, and I want to try this soap. I want to try the Silvertip Badger and see how that works. And you know what? It did a good job. It did a nice job. But I think my technique will improve if I use more soaps like the Taconic shave soap. It's going to be a little bit of a different approach from, say, the Phoenix shaving soaps, the Sterling soaps, Tabak, those kinds of soaps, Parasso. But while I'm talking to you here, I have been cleaning out this knot and just rinsing it out and giving it a gentle squeeze and giving it a little bit of a shake here, getting all that suds, getting all that out of there. And I'm just going to give it a shake here just to show you how nicely this cleans up. My gosh. Look at that. Now I'm going to have to hang this out to dry because it does not dry out in the same way as a synthetic does. A synthetic just throws all the water off. But this does do a nice job. And wow, it's just been a delightful shaving brush to use. It really has been. Thank you again, Simon. My Simon Silvertip. I call it a Simon Silvertip because Simon sent it to me, and he kind of cobbled it together from a Silvertip Badger knot. I think it's a Uma. I can't remember the name of it. And a Yaki handle. So I don't know what to call it, so I'm calling it a Simon Silvertip. So we're just going to set that over there out of the way, and I'll hang it out to dry. I want to finish the shave off and talk about this razor blade. Here is Wild Country by Avon. Ah, boy, this is stuff. Classic barbershop kind of approach scent with this. I mean, it is a classic barbershop scent. It's right there in the ballpark. Okay, so here we go. Oh yeah, that screams man, masculine, guy. Oh, that's terrific. Love that. Love Wild Country. I'll have a link to this right to the Avon store. I hope they still have that have this up there, because they didn't have it up there for the longest time, and I ended up buying new old stock. And as soon as they brought it back, I bought a couple bottles, and then it disappeared. Then they brought it back again, and I bought like 3 more bottles. And you know, I hope it's still up there. I think it's like $9-10 for a bottle, which is a terrific price. All right, Haverford from Sterling, courtesy of Matthew Lawrence. So we're going to go ahead and put. Now I've learned not too much. About that much. That's all I'm going to need for upstairs. And I did a head shave the other day, so. Okay, maybe just a little more. rather add some than have too much. Okay, maybe about that much again. And then we'll just. Oh yeah, that seemed to be the right amount. Nice scent. Doesn't get in the way of the Avon Wild Country. Trying to find something that matches up from the Sterling line. This was pretty good. Great shave. Thanks to Bob LaRoe for the Zomchee razor blades. That's nice. That was a good shave. Now, the one thing about this blade is when I turned up the Ascension twist adjustable razor to a higher aggression level, I had a lot of blade feel. It was smooth, but it wasn't rough. It was a nice shave. Now, I think perhaps it may not be as sharp as some other blades, but it did a nice job. It really did. It seems that it's a 3-pass blade for me, and there are some blades in this razor I can use that will be 2 passes. Also, maybe the shave soap had a little something to do with that. I'm not sure. A lot of different ingredients here. Bottom line is that the Zomchee was a nice razor. Might not be as sharp as some other blades I've used, but it's a nice smooth blade. And at a higher aggression level with this razor, nice blade feel, but no roughness, no tugging, no pulling. Good sharpness. But I think there are some other blades out there at that level, possibly with this soap, probably be a little sharper. Now, perhaps, looking back, perhaps I should have used Droid Black or Club Guy or something from Phoenix Shaving to really kind of gauge it. Well, you know what? I wanted to change it up a little bit, and that's why I went with the Taconic. I thought this was a really good shaving soap, a little bit lighter, not as dense, not as thick and creamy on the face, but some good slickness and nice glide. And I think it may have helped this blade along in its own way. But I think the razor blade is a nice blade. It's, again, probably not as sharp as some other blades I've used, but it has nice sharpness. It's nice and smooth at a higher aggression level for me on this razor. no tugging, no pulling, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. And here's the thing, I got a little blemish right here. And you know, at all 3 aggression levels that I had this razor at, it just skipped right over. Again, I think that talks to the razor and the blade, and also the Taconic shaving soap. I think this really offered a lot of glide and a lot of slickness. That's why I think that skipped over that. And so I think this blade and this soap probably did pair up pretty good. But I look forward, I got a couple more of these, and I look forward to shaving with these with some other shave soaps. So perhaps I'll talk about this in the Monday morning mailbag and give you an update on the Zomchee razor blade. And hopefully down the road, we'll use the Super Gillette Blue blade. And we'll use it in this razor, and you know, we'll have another great shave. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so we can be yelled at next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog, for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements for some great shaving gear. Check out VikingsBlade.com for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/mark080, where you'll find all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized, so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.